I own so many horses, and obviously with over 200 horses, you cannot ride 200 horses in a day, in a week, maybe even in a year. Oh my gosh. But I just kind of felt inspired today just to go through my home stable and kind of look at some horses, which I get lost over the horses which come out every single month in Star Stable. Personally, I actually like the fact that we get so many horses. It keeps the game diverse. Sometimes some people might not like a horse that you get 1 month, therefore there's always going to be a breed in Star Stable that if you don't love it, at least you don't hate it, you know. Does that make sense? Lots of memories. They're just very special to me. It reminds me how much I love them. And look at this horse here. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so today, oh my gosh, I can't speak. Today we're outside of my home stable and we're just gonna go through some horses because I'm riding around in the game. I'm on Instagram sometimes. I don't really go through my Instagram that much. And I just see horses and I'm like, wow, I love that horse. I need to ride it more. Moira is stepping on my keyboard, okay. And oh gosh, Moira's made me, the buttons Moira pressed were my train of thought. What was I saying? Now this isn't an all my horses video. I do want to do an all my horses video. I've been meaning to do one, but it's just so time consuming to do an all my horses video for 100 horses, like over 100 horses. Because obviously I have to like write them all down as well. Also, all my horses are tacked up. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how I want to do this. I'm just going to get rid of all the horses in my home stable. So I guess like the first one which kind of comes to mind right now is definitely the English thoroughbreds. And that's because they came out in 2020, the like generation 3 of them. So here we have all of the English thoroughbreds. I might have missed some. I'm not too sure. But you know, I just really love these horses. They're a good base horse, and like this horse here called Ginger Snap, his nickname is Chester after one of my cousins. Some of you guys even like nicknamed him like Cheddar or something, and it's just so lots of memories connected with this horse, and I just really like these horses. It's one of those things that you can't really explain, and a reason that this one comes to mind a lot is purely because we got this new one here at the spring, what's it called, equestrian festival, and it's like the first thoroughbred we've had in a while, and it just like reminds me how much I love them. Some other horses that I want to go through are actually the horses which I have fully trained now. Obviously with over 200 horses, I don't think I even have even half of them trained, but honestly I probably have more horses trained than a lot of people. I think I've trained at least like 90 horses. That's a lot of horses. Maybe my maths might be correct, you know, incorrect. I'm not gonna disappoint myself. I'm gonna tell myself, yep, definitely 90 horses or something like that. So obviously, like when I am choosing a horse, I actually choose horses which aren't trained because I'm probably only gonna be doing races when I'm logged into Star Stables. So why would I do that on a maxed horse? So some of these horses include all of my quarter horses as well. Let me see if I can find them. This also went with my English thoroughbreds too, actually, because I've actually trained like most of my English thoroughbreds. I'm actually so blind. I've only found these horses here, but like the quarter horses are kind of like, you guys are always like, what's your favorite horse? And it's like American quarter horse. I can't explain why. They're just like one of my favorite horses. Like I like a bunch of other horses. I like paint horses, Appaloosa horses, curly horses, all of those types of horses. But at the end of the day, the quarter horses are always going to be like one of my favorites. And because I've trained them all, I rarely ride them anymore just because I don't ride my maxed horses. And like Luna is kind of a horse which kind of people just started associating me with Luna because one of my first ever videos in 2020 to kind of get attraction was buying Luna. And because that's where a lot of my audience came from at the time, they were like, oh, I associate you with quarter horses, specifically Luna, because I think I said in that video, like, I think I bought Luna and Scout in that one video, and I think I was just really leaning towards Luna at the time. Obviously, I love Scout. I really like the story behind Scout's name as well and everything. But yeah, Luna, just people started associating me with her. I started associating myself with her. Like, yeah, quarter horses are just very special to me, especially since they are kind of like the root of some of my videos of 2020, which gained me a lot of you guys today. So they're just very special to me, and I just don't ride them as much as I should because I just don't have time. So one day in the very far future, maybe eventually I'll have all of my horses trained. I'll be able to start riding back some of these older horses as well. Hey, so we are like kind of getting really close to 40,000 subscribers, and I reckon we could hit it in a month if we tried hard enough. And it's just absolutely crazy because 10-year-old me would not even be able to fathom that I had 500 subscribers 8 years ago. Compared to where I'm at like right now, I'm just so thankful for you guys. So thank you. But if you do continue watching this video and you enjoy it and you want to support me, then just double check the subscribe button. At the start of the year, YouTube actually unsubscribes people because they think they're active and sometimes they stuff up, so maybe double check it. Now just coming through here, there's horses like Trouble Pop. Now I have not been in the dandelions for over a year, but Trouble Pop or Tripo was the club horse for the dandelions and I was in it. Once again, I'm not really associated with the dandelions at all. I don't talk to anybody there regular, like maybe once a month someone from them like contacts me. But yeah, I just wanted to say that because so many people still associate me with the dandelions and the dandelions with me. So I just want to break that association because it's been over a year, guys. I'm just not in the position for a club anymore. I just socially, time-wise, I just can't do that. So yeah, so I don't really ride this horse because once again, fully maxed horse, but also it still does give me like, I just remember all the times that I did a bunch of dressage with the club and things like that. So yeah. Oh my gosh. And look at this horse here. Now this was like, can you guys, who is drilling in this apartment? Oh my gosh, it is a weekday. You guys should be at work. Now this here is Ayla from Umber and Ayla, and they're probably one of the most beloved magical horses Star Stable has released. Subjectively, objectively, it could be objective, it could be subjective, you know, it kind of goes either way. But I waited so long for these horses to be released again. But once again, as soon as I maxed her, I just don't ride her. But this just reminds me of how absolutely gorgeous she is. Oh my gosh. And this horse's non-magical coat is just so beautiful because it's so natural. It's like you can barely see the design, but it's just subtle enough that it's just so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love. By the way, this video is literally just a me talking to you guys video and kind of just reminiscing over horses that I just want to ride more. Now, a lot of these horses I definitely haven't ridden in a long time, but I want to get more like specific horses out and things like that. Now, something that really pushed me over today to make this video was actually just someone riding on this horse here, the Bay Jorvik Friesian. Is this one the Bay one? I don't know the technicalities, but there's brown Jorvik Friesian here. Oh my gosh, I feel like the Jorvik Friesian's got so much hate. Or like, you know, people call them the worst horse breed ever released, or why the Jorvik horses, the Friesians failed or something. But I actually really like them, especially standing still. They're one of the most photogenic, graceful horses. Sometimes they are kind of clunky, I suppose, but they're also like a stock horse. They're pretty like chunky. You can't really, even if they're considered graceful horses, their physical features just would always make them still look somewhat chunkier. But yeah, oh, the color tones of this horse. I just love how not purple this horse is. I feel like Star Stable horses can kind of come off so purpley, but this one's just such a gorgeous color. These braids are literally everything. Oh my gosh, I just love this horse so much. And she's not even trained. I just haven't been able to ride this horse. You know what? I'm going to start, you know, we're going to keep this horse out for now. Gosh, I also love these horses here. I just lost the other one. Now these ones are Pintabians. They're technically generation 2 or 2.5 or something. I'm a sucker for paint horses. They're absolutely gorgeous. After I trained one Pintabian, I kind of stopped training the other ones because I only needed one Pintabian to like be a racehorse. And these ones obviously I am going to train again, but oh my gosh, they're just so gorgeous. I just love their coats so much. Of course, the iconic sporkle, we cannot forget. Oh my gosh, and Irish cobs. How gorgeous are Irish cobs? Why do I keep losing them? Look at this one. Oh, and this one I bought in a wheel spin, didn't I? And their name came out as Katie, but I kind of called her Cakey, and now it's like Katie or Cakey. Oh, this one's so gorgeous, the dapper one. Also, I've been seeing some people riding on the Irish cob from the app, and it's starting to grow on me a little bit. There's a lot of app horses which I love but don't own just because I don't have video ideas for them. But you know, I'm definitely seeing myself train up the app Irish cob and possibly buying it in a future video because it's definitely growing on me. Oh, and curly horses, of course. And also, oh my gosh, I remember I was so happy when I bought this fjord here because I just love how soft and, excuse the pun, but buttery this horse looks. It's just so gorgeous. And outfits, like you can just make such the softest little outfits on this horse. It's, oh my gosh. And like curly horses are just so precious. Oh wow, I just remember when I didn't. These Palomino horses are absolutely gorgeous. I like Palomino horses, but sometimes it does have to be a very specific Palomino horse. But yeah, once again, I feel like maybe these are kind of quite an older horse, and I see a lot of people riding on like older horses, but also a lot of people ride on the newest horses because they just bought those horses so they want to buy them. And I think sometimes it's also like a social status, like people want to be cool and ride the newest horse. And I just love old horses. That's why, like, I'll pull out a good old myth horse here. I'll ride this horse. Oh wait, that's not an old horse, is it? That's an Aquatech. Let's pull out a different example. A little bit awkward there. Cinnamon Angel. This horse is literally one of my favorite old horses. I just love how like the dapples on this horse are so precious. I would love more horses like this, but in like the generation 3 as well. But yeah, I love old horses. And like Morgan horses. Wait, can we talk about Morgan horses? This horse here, once I can find it, this horse keep holding your, excuse the pun, horses. Oh gosh, you say something once and I just keep saying it in the video. Excuse the pun. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Morgan horses. This horse right here, Obsidian Promise, was literally my favorite horse for the longest time. I actually tried looking for the video where I bought this horse, and I think when I was younger I used to like delete videos instead of privating them, so I think I forgot, like I deleted this video, unless I just forgot it. But I made a video buying this horse, and I actually bought my iconic hair at the same time, back when you couldn't, like, we didn't have this stylist stable over here, so I had to have like my hair like this and I couldn't buy any other hair. But I wanted something which was like iconic to me, so I came up with this hair, and I was like, hey, I really love this hair. I want people to, this was back in like 2014 or maybe like 2016, you know, technicalities, but like people didn't really know me. But it's all about creating that brand young. Anyways, I just loved how like my Morgan's hair kind of matched my new hair as well. Oh gosh, these Morgan horses are one of my favorite horses in the game. I can't wait for them to get an update, but at the same time, I do still love these generation 2. I'm so bad at generations of horses, but so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I could just keep talking about horses that I love forever. Oh my gosh. Oh, and like literally Jorvik wild horses. I was so excited when they came out. I just love how Star Stable took the liberty to create their own breed of horse. They literally got to do whatever they wanted. We got horses with kind of colorful ones. Oh, and I love how, like, I love the name of this horse as well. Jack Frost. Oh my gosh. It's just, I love names which I can, number one, remember after 2 years, but number two, they just like have a little meaning to me. Not that I've like watched movies that Jack Frost is in. Maybe I have. Was he in that Guardian one? I don't know. But it's just like, it's just a name which really suits, in my opinion. Oh, and this horse here, this skeleton horse here, Tomb Hoof, it just really takes me back to Halloween of 2020. It was such a good month in terms of YouTube for me. Of course, it's at the time where in high school I was doing a bunch of exams, so you know, maybe high school life wasn't that good, but at least Star Stable Halloween was thriving, especially compared to 2019 Halloween. 2020 Halloween was literally the bomb. It was so good. I feel like I didn't get to enjoy 2021 Halloween as much because I had my final exam, so that was just a stressful time. But also because there was such a big difference between 2019 Halloween to 2020 Halloween, in my opinion. And we got all of the stuff from 2020 Halloween in 2021, but it just wasn't as big of a deal, in my opinion. But it was still very, very fun, and I did still enjoy it. I loved all the trading we got to do and the pets and everything. Oh, I remember this horse. I literally think about the trailer that I made for this horse. I used to make trailers. It was basically a montage, but I made them like separate to the buying a horse video. I think about this one every second day. No, I'm kidding, but this one is like, I think I bought this one for Christmas. It was a little Christmas present to myself because I finally got to save up enough star coins again. Also, this Icelandics are pretty new, but like, Red, I love you. You're just so fluffy. Love the Icelandics. I feel like I didn't buy them all. I need to finish buying them. I need to finish what I started. Oh, Pina Colada, like the first horse that Milo chose for me to buy. Such good memories, such good memories. This video has just become me talking about horses. It's kind of like a meet my horses without all of my horses being in the video. Oh gosh, I could pull out all of these Jorvik wild horses right now because they're just so gorgeous and I just love them so much, and I just definitely have not ridden them enough. Like, they're just so pretty. Look at the mane animations and everything. They're just so gorgeous. Honestly, the Finn horses as well. I really, really like the Finn horses, and I feel like sometimes I get into the mindset of I keep losing the other Finn horses. Where did they go? They were literally right there and now they're gone because I pulled one out. There they are. Okay. But these Finn horses, like, I can get into the mindset of being like, oh, I don't know if I actually like the Finn horses. But then I look at them and I ride them and I'm like, I just love them so much. Their jump animation is literally amazing. And also look at this black one. It's just so pretty. I love the blaze of it. And once again, oh, it does have a little bit of a purple hue, but it's okay. It's not too dramatic. But yeah, oh my gosh, let's just jump these horses just for that. Sweet, sweet jump. Oh, I just love it so much. It just lands so beautifully. It doesn't glitch at the end of the jump. It's just so amazing. Now I'm thinking that might be the end of this video. Oh gosh, the Mawaris as well. I don't ride Mawaris as much as I should. They're so gorgeous. And oh, I just don't have time to ride all these horses. Oh my gosh, they're just so pretty. Like, look at the pretty ears and everything. Oh my gosh, I have to just ride more horses. The Gotland ponies as well. They're just too cute. They're just too cute to even exist. Anyways, there is so many other horses that I could pull out, honestly. Like, the fact that I haven't even done one race on the free horse that I got. Oh my gosh. But this video, I've been talking for almost 20 minutes, so I really should let you go. If you have watched this video, I really appreciate you. Literally for just sitting through my rambling. You're an absolute legend. Let me know in the comments below if you have horses which you just don't ride as much as you should. I feel like even sometimes when I had like 20 horses, I'd still forget about that one horse in my home stable. So let me know if you have that one horse in your home stable. I feel like sometimes I don't sell any of my horses, and that's because someone said it on my Instagram today. I think it was Discover Jorvik. And they were like, gosh, training my horses makes me remember how much I love them. And I'm like, exactly. I can be like, oh, I don't like these old model horses. But then as soon as I ride them, I'm like, who was I kidding? Who was I kidding? What was I even saying? The outfits make or break it as well. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys are having an awesome day or have had an awesome day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you all so much once again for listening to my rambling. But yeah, I appreciate you guys so much and I love you all so much. See you later. Bye.